Hi, in this video we will show you how to set up an account and deploy your first application. So let's log in. We now support Google, so you can log in with a Google email account. So just press sign in. You enter your email, like this one, and your password. And you are signed in. So now let's look at the profile. Click here. This is your profile now, and we can see some settings here. The first one is your account has been requested. So a staff will have a look and then approve your account before you can deploy an application. Your quotas is 5. It means you can deploy 5 services. You haven't deployed any services here. Now this is for your name. This is where you put in your name for your company. For example, I will put in Boo here. And it means when I deploy application, I will use this as separately here. So you can see my domain, the company name is added inside the domain to separate different companies from each other. If you go down, you have the company identify number. In Sweden, we need your organization number here to invoice you. Here's the invoice email. Sometimes you want to invoice to different email, so you can specify the correct email here. Here are more setting up for hosting companies. Are you a hosting company and want to use your own domain? You can specify your domain here, and we will replace it with your. For example, if I put in come here, when I deploy things, this domain will be replaced with you of course need to point to DNS server to our Google DNS to make it work. Here is the GitHub organization. If you want to use your own organization, you will add the SAM user to your organization, and then SAM will create these Git repositories for you to use. So let's save this. The profile has been saved. And we have to wait until we get an approval here. Okay. So now our account is enabled and we have a new quotas of 100. So now we are ready to deploy some applications. So we go down to running services, press new service, pick WordPress. Here we specify the domain. And then a working name. And now we can click create. So, the WordPress site is now being created and deployed into the cluster. It will take some time before it's all up and running. Close here. You can see we have everything here. We can click it. Here we can see some information. It's queued. We have the default admin password for the WordPress. You can see the GitHub and the different URLs that we provide. And then in the later we can see the Kubernetes config when it's deployed. So let's see the status here. Now you can see that the deployments has been updated to deploy to cluster. You have the settings here. You can also see the Kubernetes JSON deployment here. And now we can click the link and we see our default WordPress is installed, and we have a valid certificate as well deployed with it. And we can go and log into the site. So now we have seen we have successfully deployed a new WordPress installation with SAM.